Oh man, that does not smell good. Oh my gosh. Hey you guys, thank you for clicking on my video today. It is my favorite time of year, which is back to school season. As soon as the cicadas start buzzing in the trees and you start smelling the smell of crayons in the aisles at Walmart, that's how you know it's back to school season. And I tend to go overboard with school supplies. This year I kept it simple. I have this notebook. It says 1 in a million, and the reason I bought this notebook is because it is scratch and sniff. I don't remember seeing scratch and sniff notebooks last year, so I had to pick up this one. And on the back you see a banana and then I almost said cucumber. That is most definitely not a cucumber. That is a pineapple, but it comes in different scents. I think I probably should have gotten the banana one as well because I love banana too, but I only got the watermelon one this year. And last year, I still have the notebook from last year. I don't know if you guys saw these in the stores or not, but they still have these this year. And I've literally have not even used this notebook at all. But I do like to doodle a lot, and I like to write, so it's always good for me to have notebooks laying around. And then I also decided to try out the Sweet and Stinky Silly Scents Crayola markers. The scents on these are super creative. I would have never have thought to make these into markers. But you have your normal scents on this side. You got coconut, lime, green apple, blueberry, grape, watermelon, strawberry, orange, banana, and lemon. And then you have your stinky scents: mushroom, rotten fruit, pizza, cheese, onion, garlic, dirty potatoes, pickles, old rotten tooth, and smoke. Whoever at Crayola came up with old rotten tooth deserves a raise, because I don't really think of that when I'm thinking of stinky smells. I think of dirty socks or dirty garbage. I do not think of old rotten tooth. I am so curious to know what that smells like. Like, I know what an infection smells like. Maybe that's what they were going for with it. But I'm definitely interested in seeing how true to scent these are. And on the top of the box you can see what colors you're getting, and this actually kind of concerns me because you get 4 greens and they look like they're very similar colors. So you get 4 greens, you get like 3 pinks, 2 oranges, there's 3 different yellows. So this is going to be a lot of repeat colors, I think, and I'm not so sure how I feel about that. So I haven't opened these. I have not smelled these yet. They come in 2 different boxes inside of the main box. Kind of excess packaging, whatever. Not really a fan of that. So I'm going to start with the sweet scents first, just to get them out of the way, because they're pretty standard smelling. And in this box alone, there seems to be 2 yellows, and they look very, very, very similar. So we'll see if there's any color difference between the 2. So let's just go in rainbow order. That's actually backwards to you guys. I don't usually film at this angle, so this is very, very odd for me. Okay, so I'm just going to start here with strawberry. Smells like strawberries, and it's smells like actual strawberries, not that artificial strawberries. So I actually don't like artificial strawberry scents or flavors, and this smells more natural, so that's good. Next we have watermelon. The color looks more like a peach color. It looks like a dark orange on camera for what I'm seeing in my monitor, but on paper it looks kind of like a coral color. Smells really good. Next up we have your typical orange. That is very vibrant, and it just smells like orange. Now we have lemon first. It smells kind of like lemongrass, like the essential oil of lemongrass, not just a straight up lemon. And next we have banana. So the colors are different. Banana is darker and more of a dandelion color. Smells really good. Next up we have lime. Pretty standard scents. It smells like Lysol. It smells like a cleaning product. Pine Sol. I'm not sure what, but it smells like a cleaning product of some sort. Next we have green apple. It doesn't really smell like apple to me. It smells like chemicals. It does not smell good. I don't like this green apple scent. Next up we have blueberry. Ooh, that's a very vibrant color. And it smells like a typical artificial blueberry smell. Next up we have grape. Smells like pixie sticks, like grape flavored pixie sticks. That one smells really nice. And last up we have coconut, which they decided to make gray. And I think coconut should be brown, so this is an interesting choice. Definitely smells like coconut. No doubt about that. And what everybody's waiting for is the silly scent Stinky variety. Here's our smelly stinky variety of colors, and we're just gonna start this way. And first up we have rotten fruit. It definitely smells like rotten raspberries. No joke, that legit smells like rotten fruit. Next up we have mushroom, and I think I might gag at this one. Not so much of a mushroom scent. I can tell what they were going for with it. It doesn't smell like mushrooms, but it isn't a very pleasant scent, that's for sure. It is a very, very light peach color. Next up we have pizza. I'm afraid to smell this, you guys. I'm getting awfully nervous here. So this one is pizza. It is bright, vibrant orange. It has the same kind of smell as the mushroom, and it smells kind of like a chemical smell, like a bad chemical smell, but there is a little hint of like pizza flavored Pringles, I would say, is what this one smells like. Next up we have cheese. That'll go nicely with the pizza. A nice light orange or dark yellow depending on how you look at it. It smells just like Parmesan cheese. How did they do that? It legit smells just like cheese. That's really weird. If you smell it from the tip itself, it smells like Parmesan cheese, but if you smell it from the paper, or in my case from my hand, it just smells like that same chemical type scent with just a tiny little hint of the Parmesan cheese smell. So really these are just starting to smell like chemicals more than what they're actually supposed to smell like. And I don't know if I feel safe smelling all of these, to be honest, just because of the type of smell that they have. It makes me a little bit nervous. This next one is onion. The writing is so light on it, it's really hard to see, but this one says onion on it. I hate onions and I am scared for my life here. Almost like a greeny yellow color. Oh man, that does not smell good. Oh my gosh. Ugh. So when you smell it from the tip, you get just straight up onion, garlicky scent. But if you smell it from what's on the paper or what's on my hand, it just smells like chemicals with a hint of the oniony smell. Whew, that one is strong and I'm starting to get a little nauseous. We have all of these to go still, so let's see if we can make it through it without gagging. Here is Old Rotten Tooth. This green shade here. It stinks, but it smells a lot like the onion. Kind of smells like garlic as well. I am definitely getting nauseous. I'm starting to not feel good smelling all of these. Next up is pickles. I love pickles. This shouldn't be too bad. Nice dark colored green. I like that. Smells like dill. Doesn't have the vinegar smell to it. It really just smells like dill. Next up we have smoke. I think this one plus rotten old tooth were my most interesting ones that I wanted to smell out of curiosity. So here goes the color smoke. Nice dark indigo denim blue. It smells a little bit like a barbecue, like a smoker grill. But again, it's just that chemical scent is really overpowering the actual scent of it. Next up we have garlic. Now the onion one smelled a lot like garlic, so I'm not sure how I feel about having garlic and onion because they're very similar scents. Definitely garlicky though. I mean, there is a little bit of a difference between onion and garlic, but they're very similar scents. And the last one we have dirty potatoes. And this is a brown color. A dirty brown color, kind of a green brown color. And it smells like dirt. It smells just like dirt. It smells like dirty potatoes. This is like right on point with dirty potatoes. That's exactly what this smells like. Ooh, it smells, okay. This one is probably my favorite because it's true to scent. It smells like dirty potatoes. So in this box of 20, here are the colors you get. In the sweet, and then in the stinky. So kind of repetitive with the green and the yellows, but still a good variety of colors. And the scents are kind of hit and miss. This box of 20 cost me about $8. So they do have smaller packs of 10 if you're interested in just buying them separately. Just the stinky or just the sweet ones. You can buy them separately if you want. But I wanted to review these for the fun of it. They caught my interest. Do I recommend them? I mean, they're fun. If your kid is into stinky stuff, then sure, go for it. They're just regular Crayola washable markers with scents. The chemical smell is a little bit off-putting. I think if you're like coloring whole coloring pages, that smell's going to overwhelm you eventually, especially the scents themselves mixing together. So that's something to keep in mind. But wait, there's more. So I didn't know this, but there's actually different packs with different scents in it. You got the 10 pack that has the sweet and the stinky, and I already went through the scents on here. This one has different scents in it. What? Yes, it confused me too. I actually saw Nerdy Crafter here on YouTube. I've been binge watching the heck out of her channel. I'm very into art channels right now, and she had these this pack on her channel, and I avoided watching it because I was already going to do a review on these guys, so I didn't want her comments to interfere with the way I think things smell, so I avoided watching her video until I was done reviewing this. But lo and behold, she had a whole different pack than I had with whole different scents to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and review this one as well. Little bonus for you. So here are our new scents. We have barbecue grill, dirty laundry, grass, bacon, flat tire, scallion, cough syrup, work boot, moldy sponge, and old shoe. Now the most interesting scents out of here that I'm interested in, moldy sponge. I'm allergic to mold. I can smell mildew from a mile away. I know exactly what it smells like, so maybe they did a good job on these scents. These ones aren't as bad as the other pack. I think these scents are a little more mild compared to like rotten tooth and the onion, which about made me throw up. And so here are the colors in this pack. We're gonna start with barbecue grill. It is orange. I could smell a little bit of a barbecue scent But other than that, it just smells like the same chemical scent that the other markers had. Next up, we have bacon. Let's see if it smells like it. Again, I'm just smelling that horrible chemical smell. I am not getting hardly any actual fragrance out of it. Just a teeny tiny little smidge of bacon scent, but it is barely there. All I'm smelling are chemicals. Kind of disappointing to me. This next one is dirty laundry. It definitely smells musty, like dirty laundry. Specifically, it smells a lot like dirty socks, so they did a good job on this scent. Next up is scallion. I imagine this is going to smell like the garlic or the onion from the other pack. It certainly does. Woo! And it stinks. And, yep, I'd say that smells like a scallion. Next up is grass. I'm also allergic to grass, and anytime that I smell grass, I get nervous. This marker looks different for some reason. As you can see, the nib on the end is a lot shorter. Can you see that? That's really weird. It's not as pointy. Huh. Bizarre. Anyway, grass. It smells like grass. Specifically, it smells like dandelion leaves. So they did a good job on that smell. Next up is moldy sponge. It smells like rotting cucumber with a hint of soap. So they kind of missed the mark on this scented marker. Next up we have cough syrup. I hate the smell of cough syrup. I hate the taste of cough syrup. It smells like black licorice. That's actually what Nerdy Crafter had said. And she is correct. It does smell like black licorice. Next up we have work boot. My husband has very smelly work boots, so I definitely know what this is supposed to smell like. Let's see if it's accurate. It just smells like a shoe in general, like that new shoe smell, like kind of like leather. It doesn't really stink though, it just smells like leather. Here we have flat tire. I thought this was going to be black, but it looks green. Not a true black, it's kind of green. It smells like the onion one, like the scallion one. And then that chemical smell that some of them have that chemical smell, some of them don't. This one has that chemical smell, and I don't like it. It's making my stomach churn. Last one we have is old shoe, which it's probably going to smell exactly the same as the work boot one, so I'm kind of confused about why they would have 3 different rubber scents. You got the flat tire, the old shoe, and the work boot. They're probably all going to smell pretty much the same. Yeah, it smells the same as the work boot, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So here are the colors that you get in this pack. So here are the colors that came in the 20 pack, a little more vibrant. And then here are the colors that come in the 10 pack. Also, I want to mention the pricing here. The 10 pack is like $3, I think. And the 20 pack is $7.77. That's $7.77. If you buy a 20 pack of regular, not scented markers, it costs you $4. So there is quite a discrepancy between the scented one, which is $8, and the non-scented ones, which are $4. Double the cost for the smells. Honestly, I would skip the smells and just get the cheaper markers. Especially if your kids have sensitive stomachs, or if the kids sitting near them have sensitive stomachs. You're going to have an issue with vomit, I think, if you spend too much time coloring with these things. And a lot of them just smell like chemicals, and it's probably not good for you to be smelling that. Crayola is non-toxic, so I imagine that it's not going to be a big deal smelling in that particular smell. It says we're down here, non-toxic, right in the corner. This one as well, right here in the corner, it says non-toxic. So it should be okay to smell these. That's what they're made for. but that chemical smell that I keep talking about and won't shut up about, it worries me a little bit. I'll say that. So there is a very in-depth review of these smelly markers. Alright, see you guys later. Bye!